Day 25 of being unemployed. Santa Fe, New Mexico. It houses the oldest chapel in America, the oldest house in America. It's a really old city, but it's also the third largest art market in the country. These are things to do in Santa Fe. So we just got back from the Loretto Chapel. The story goes, I got this from the Jumpers Jump podcast. The story goes, they needed to build a spiral staircase so people could get to the choir loft, because back in the day, they just didn't build stairs to the choir loft. So church people prayed for it, and some mysterious carpenter dude with like the white hair and all that stuff, he came in and was like, I'm here to build these stairs. And he built these stairs. The crazy part about it is that there's no supports, there's no like nails, apparently. There's no like center part in a spiral staircase, and it's just like floating. According to the podcast, they've tested the wood and it's not even from this earth. But according to the lady at the visitor center, she said it was probably somewhere from Israel. But still, that's pretty crazy because there was no way to get wood from Israel at the time. So how did he get it there? Teleported? Maybe. Aliens? I don't know. I would give it a 8. La Fonda Hotel.
So that's not where we're staying, but apparently it's a really nice hotel. Let's go look inside.
I like the shop. I like the restaurant courtyard area. If we could have afforded it, I would have loved to stay at this hotel and eat at the restaurant. Marissa has stayed here before and she really liked it, so I would give it a 7.5. As we walked around the historic part of Santa Fe, we really like these public courtyards that you can just walk into from the street.
People could get stabbed like a real cactus.
So we decided to eat in one at this place called The Shed. So how would you rate the food?
Bruh.
Okay, I've never had Santa Fe style food before, so I don't know how this food ranks, but I thought it tasted really good. I like how there was like vegetarian options and like meat options. You can't tell because of the orange tint, but that's blue tortilla. And it was very flavorful. I feel like the sauces was like the Christmas sauce. Hot tip, if they ask you red, green, or Christmas, he's talking about the color of the salsa. Christmas means you just get both. Overall, I'd give it a 7.9. Museum of Contemporary Native Arts. So we weren't planning on coming here, but we learned that on Fridays, it's free. How I would rate it, I like the cultural aspect where all the art in here is made by artists who are members of indigenous communities from around the world. I like that it had traditional stuff you would find in an art museum, like paintings and like jewelry and stuff, but it also had like the experiential stuff.
You scan one QR code and it gives you music. This is the sound waves to the sound, right? You're supposed to create your own mental image of the sound.
This is supposed to be narwhals at the bottom of the sea. Let's take a listen. I'll give it a 7.5. The next two places we went to was the Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi and the New Mexico State Capitol. The cathedral was impressive. I especially liked the painted colors. I like the greens and the blues and the reds that they painted on here. It looks cool. I'd give it a 7. The New Mexico State Capitol. The building was okay, but it was cool that there was an art exhibit that had art that was pretty cool.
This art is really cool.
My fellow New Mexicans, I would rate this building a 7.5. The site Santa Fe. Another art gallery. This art gallery had more modern art compared to the other galleries. It is a non-for-profit, so that means that this one is free all the time. If you guys didn't know, I'm a professional art reviewer now. I'd give the site a 8. Cross of the Martyrs. The view was alright. It wasn't anything special. And since we parked at the top, it wasn't even that great of a hike. Hey buddy. I'd give it a 5. I was a little disappointed with that hike. It wasn't really even a hike, a stroll down the hill. So we're gonna go to the place we were supposed to go camping, and we'll try to go hiking there. It's about 3 seconds away. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Big testicle. Yeah. Don't know how to pronounce it. It says over there how to pronounce it. Not gonna read it. Free campground. We were gonna camp here last night, but it was cold, freezing cold. Driving up here, there was snow on the ground. If you want me to cross it, comment below if I'm gonna fall in. Big testicle. Out of 10. I'm gonna bleep that out until the end so you don't get spoiled. But look, free is always amazing for me, you know? I always gotta look for them deals. And it's only like at most a 30-minute drive from downtown.
There's also a lot of trees and shade.
And there's a lot of trees and shade. Cut back to my original score. 8. out of 10 after we returned downtown for dinner. So we went to the churro bar. Was not what I was expecting. It's not what I wanted. I wanted something quick and easy, and it was like this whole sit down thing. They make you sit down at the restaurant, give you like a flight of churros, and it's all like specialty churros. They try to make it too fancy for what it is, and it's just churros.
And they're small.
And they're small, yeah. So I give that a 5. The pizza place I liked more. A lot more laid back. It was sit down, but you know, it's a meal, so you can sit down. Pretty good pizza. 7 would be good for that. Santa Fe as a whole, it's a city of culture. Like there's a lot of art, great architecture, a lot of history in this place. When you're here, you feel like you're in a different place, like you've traveled to like a different country or something. I would definitely give this place a high rating. I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. Thank you.